Hey everybody and welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. Yeah, let's just jump into it. As you'll be able to see, I've grinded a little on my own to unlock the different characters and also some of the other items to pick up and stuff. So let's just get into a rainstorm difficulty, and this time I'm gonna go with the Huntress, because that's one of my favorites. The Huntress and Artificer. You know what, I'm gonna go with the Artificer. This one's probably the one that's like I don't know if I want to say the hardest. You just have to like the lunar coins you pick up. You have to like what's it called? Save them for later. Save up 10 lunar coins, and if you go to the if you get so lucky and the blue portal opens after you've beaten a portal boss and the portal has fully completed. If a blue portal pops up, you go into that and you go to a bazaar, where you can buy this hero for 10 lunar coins. The others kind of just all except one other you just get like. I mean, the Huntress is like you have to complete three levels without dying, and the Engineer you get after completing 30 portal events, and it doesn't have to be in one go. It can be through all your playthroughs. So yeah, the only thing I kind of don't like with the Artificer is that his normal standard attack is a cooldown ability. You can see M1, the mouse button, first mouse button. You have a charge of 4 fire bullets or fire balls or whatever you want to call it, fire fragments, and it has to go through the cooldown to like recharge them. But I like his secondary attack, which is this little ball of electricity or whatever it is, plasma, I don't know, which actually arches damage from it, so you don't have to hit an enemy like square on. You can just like have the ball move between a big group of enemies to damage them all. Especially because if you get a lot of the backup magazines, an item you can pick up, which gives you 1 extra charge of your secondary attack for every bag of magazine you pick up. I think the most I've been up on is like 9 or 10. This is also good. You can see my shift attack is an ice wall, which stuns the enemies who run into it or the ones I hit when I initially throw it out. Like that. So that's what the item I just picked up does, called Afterburners or something like that. Gives an extra charge to the shift. Actually, 2 extra charges. Also reduces the cooldown of it, of the shift ability. And he has a flamethrower for the R button. Oh no! Okay, what the fuck? Just glitched out there. I don't know if it's like in character model of the Artificer that does it, because I've actually seen shit like that happen a lot when the Artificer gets frozen in those small bubbles there, where the bottom part of him and the upper part of him don't really like stick together when it happens. So also I actually just decided to not like talk about everything that I pick up, only the things that are kind of, I can say, oh, this bag of magazine. That's the one you want if you want more of the secondary attacks. You now have a charge of 2. But yeah, I was about to say, I decided not to like talk about everything that I pick up because again, it's written down in the bottom, so you can just pause the video and like read it if you want to. Of course, the ones that are a bit more cryptic, I will talk about. Like for example, the ukulele in the last video. Wasn't that a big box here? Yes. So the bigger boxes like this one always have a green item in it. There's also, but that's, I've only seen them on the like fire level until now, or so far. A very expensive box. Usually it's like golden like, and it always has a red item in it. Like the red item, the afterburn I picked up here, like a little while back. That was Jorlock. You can also like get red items in normal crates or the bigger ones, like I just opened. But that's dependent purely on luck. Whereas the very expensive box that I've only seen on the fire level so far, they have always red items in them. I don't know if I should just take the portal now or if I should see if there's more stuff to get. I could of course also do that after the teleporting is done, so I'm just gonna activate it. Of course, it's the wandering vagrant. So yeah, as I've talked about a lot before, I have a very big problems with my pronunciations and stuff like that, and often it's just because I start to doubt the things I say before I say them. I start to doubt them in my head before, so because I've often experienced that when I'm drunk and stuff like that, my English improves immensely, or at least I think that it does. Because I don't doubt every word that I say anymore. I have a lot of what do you call it? Issues with self-confidence and stuff like that. So I often doubt myself a lot, which is not that good. Especially like, yeah, I don't know, I'm just rambling right now. Oh shit, this is not going good so far. Hey, maybe this is one of the videos where I'll actually have different different survival playthroughs. Ah, fuck! Fuck off! But hey, at least I don't have to wait for the portal thing to... No, no, no! Oh! Every time it does that, you have to find some cover because it's... Yeah, it deals a very big amount of damage. No, 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 no! Just die already. So, where's the item? Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Red. God damn it. Red whip. There. Holy. Those goddamn pronunciations. I don't know why I did that. Force of habit. Yeah, I got through the level. That was legitimately a time where I doubted that would happen. Let's see the next level. Oh, I hate this one. This is probably my least, like the level I hate the most. I don't want to say that I hate the other levels, but I think I don't like this level very much. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. A bit more speed. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope. Nope. Keep moving. And as I said, I'm not going to talk about everything I pick up. You can read it down below what it does. Again, I'm only going to talk about the things that have a bit more cryptic description. I don't know if any of you guys have like ideas for like some kind of how you can practice pronunciations, tongue twisters and stuff like that. If you have if you write it down in the comments below, that would probably help me a lot. Just fire this level. That's good. Okay, nothing up here. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. The one, that jellyfish like coming down from the top there kind of blocked my shot for the other ones. That was not supposed to happen. Oh, this one's also good. I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Or did I do that in my last video? I can't really remember. Actually, it's a couple of weeks since I recorded the last one, so I can't really remember the talk about. But the fuel cell I picked up. You can see in the down. What's it called? God, in the bottom right corner, you can see my abilities and stuff like that. You can see an empty box. That's for like equipment that I pick up. Attack abilities that I can pick up. In small orange, yellow, like boxes, very small boxes. They look a little like the money capsules. But when I open them, there's like, yeah, different loot in that like provides an attack, and the fuel cell provides an additional charge for it. But yeah, that's also good to have. I'm pretty sure I've talked about the fuel cell before in the last one because I got the replaceable rocket launcher, a replaceable rocket launcher, which is like one of my favorite items to get, especially combined with the fuel cell, because you can unleash absolute mayhem on the whole map actually. If you have like a lot of fuel cells in that. Oh yeah, and the shrine. I think I did. I can't really remember what I did and didn't do in the last video. I've also played this a lot in my spare time, just to like grind and stuff like that. But the altar I just activated is the Shrine or Trial of the Mountain, which will first go in effect once I've found the portal shrine and activated that. It means that the enemies are a bit tougher and possibly also a bit more of them. Bigger chance of them being elites and stuff like that. I think I'm back where I started, so now I just have to check like the inland and actual small like islands here. I also often think that my problem with pronunciations is like because I try very hard to be like understood correctly and try not to have like what they call a Danish accent when I speak English. So I think that also is like one of the contributing factors of my problem with pronunciations, because I've seen so many Danish people speaking English where it's so obvious that you can hear in the accent that, yeah, it's just not good. Have you ever? I don't know if you've seen the series Vikings. The man who comes back and informs Ragnar about the settlement in Essex, where like everybody was killed and stuff like that. The man who comes back and informs him about that is actually a Danish actor. I don't know, I cringed really badly when I heard him speak English. It was so obvious. Also, but that's again a Danish actor, but they used a real English talking, like they voiced him over in Game of Thrones. There's also a Danish actor besides the one who plays Jaime Lannister, and it's when Sam goes to the Citadel for the first time. The one he gets greeted by is a Danish actor named Frank Vam. They do use a voiceover on him, and that it was not because, like, after what I read in Danish newspapers and that, it's not because that they tried and they found out that he sounded awful when he was trying to speak English, but just the mere fact that he already knew from the start that it wouldn't sound good, so already from the start when he got like the offer for the role, it was already planned then that they would have to do a voiceover. That's a quick round. Probably also because I'm speaking that much. But again, it's just because I don't really want to, like, have an obvious sounding oh shit, I forgot what it's called now. An obvious sounding Danish accent. So, yeah. I don't feel like that was that long around, but I can see on my voice recording that it's actually been going on for some time, so I'm just gonna stop it here and, like, say, yeah, fuck. So, however, this does it for this episode. Hope to see you all in the next one. And again, if you like what you see, subscribe. And if you have any ideas for games for me to play, put them down in the comments below. So yeah, bye!